Detroit, live from Detroit.
Yo, what up, though? It's your man Jay Johnson, aka the tinfoil hat titan, aka the conspiracy realist, aka the technology snob, Steve Jobs Jr. Don't text me with your green bubbles, aka I only debate my equals, everybody else I teach. Also known as Juice, because all the hoes say J.U. Ice, Young Caesar, because you know you can't run without me. Mr. If you don't like me, fight me. I got kicked out of Noah's Ark because they couldn't find another animal just like me, aka the West Side T'Challa, the new leader of Wakanda. Don't debate me, debate your mama. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. What up?
What up, though? And it's your man Dame going wild, the West Side landlord, the pride of PA, High Chief Dame don't fuck around, the liquor store legend, the corner store conquistador, your mama's favorite Dame, and the David Ruffin of the Shop Talk podcast, because you know who the fuck they came to see. Not you, Otis. It's no better than these four letters. Thank God for Dame. And if you're speaking on Dame, you better say it nice. And if you don't put the boss in front, then bitch, you not saying it right. It's the honorable Judge Boss Dame and this bitch. All rise. I am a motherfucking black belt, the West Side Luchador, and it is time for the fucking Kumite. Let's go.
Yo, welcome back. Shop Talk Podcast, episode 490.
On
On
you
you,
hoes. 490 of them things.
Man, 490, dog. We 10 weeks away from episode 500.
Are we gonna do what we talked about? We talked about having an event. Me and you have already talked about what the event is gonna be.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do it?
Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's time to, get out here and touch the people, all that good shit. You feel me?
I'll let the people touch on me.
I mean, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, how was your week, my brother?
Oh man, week was good. You, lately I've been having some real conversations with God because, sometimes you just need to talk, have a little talk with Jesus, tell him all about your troubles. And I've been asking him to repair certain relationships because some things I've just noticed, like I'm not an easy person to deal with. It's very hard for me to build bridges with motherfuckers, and it's very hard for me to like reach out for things.
Okay.
And this one relationship I've really been praying about and hoping for would come to a successful resolution has really cleared the air in this last week, and I'm really happy about it because it's somebody that I really love and I miss, and I'm glad that we were able to make the reconnection, especially right before I go in for the surgery. So I'm thankful for that. Um, I got another procedure coming up on Monday in order to get prepared for the surgery, just to make sure my heart is strong enough for surgery. So keep your prayers up and your fingers crossed for me. It's a new month. Uh, and I just want to kind of get all this shit behind me, man, so I can move forward with life, continue to move forward in my health journey, and just, be the best version of me. So yeah, it's
Another
been a
round of
it's
applause. Another round of applause.
yeah, thanks, man. It's been a good week. God is great. My tattoo is healing beautifully. My skin is glowing. My beard is thriving.
You know what? I thought you was about to give the God is black.
The world is flat. God is black, and there will no champ unless I say so.
Yeah, man. That's a scary individual. I don't
I've
want
watched a lot of bare knuckle fighting since I found that video. That's just a dangerous sport.
it
That's
is.
just a dangerous sport.
I'm afraid of the KKK league. You know what they call like something knuckles or it, but it be white dudes fighting like in a barn.
I've
They
seen that one. I didn't know that's what it was called. I've
like
seen it.
it's a very clever play on the KKK because I mean everybody in that bitch white, and it was like
Yeah.
knocking. Well, I don't know. It may not even be KKK, honestly, but it was something like it was. It played on something racial, and
But it's all white boys though.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
like in a little barn with hay or something. Man, fam,
Let me
that's a tough way. Boxing is a tough way to make a living, but that's a tough way to make a living, dog.
and then like the other component is, and I think we not that we negate it, but like we just not involved. When you live in the city and you just dealing with living in the city, you don't have no idea how hard niggas be living in the country. Them white boys be strong as fuck. Just lifting bales of hay, pushing cows around, like they be
I mean,
big, strong.
there's an underground boxing league here in Detroit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, it is.
and like it's not bare knuckles, but like it's one thing watching niggas on TV throw hands at each other. And this one in Detroit, it's not super professional. And by super
No,
like at all. That
it's
being
in a car wash. It's in a car wash.
well, they be moving into like different theater basements or whatever the fuck, it's getting bigger, right? But all I can say is it's not boxing, but you probably don't want to get in there with nobody. Like it's just different.
I will tell you from personal experience to having my bachelor party in a car wash and people getting shot. Bad things happen at the car wash after dark. The end.
Man, that don't look like they in their car. Well, I haven't watched them in a while. They go live on Instagram every time there's an event, and they be in there crazy. Anywho, how was the holiday?
Uh, you know what? It was really good because I ended up barbecuing.
Oh,
Kids came by.
you didn't throw out an invite.
It was real small. It wasn't like if I'd have did something big, I would have invited you because you my brother and I love you. But it was real small. I just ended up doing something because usually on the holidays, man, I'd be big like who the fuck gonna feed me? And like you had said something a couple holidays ago that you like niggas on us. It's we the unks. We the ones who gotta carry on tradition.
Because
And I was like,
I've been an uncle for 26 years.
yeah, I got nieces and nephews. And then I just realized like ain't nobody else gonna feed me on no I ain't got nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nowhere else to go. So I picked up some salmon, threw that on the grill, smoked some salmon, some corn, wrapped some asparagus and some bacon. And then like the next day, I was trying to like entice my son to come over to the crib and just talk to me about some shit that he had going on. So I bought some steaks, threw some sweet potatoes out on the grill. Like I did it up the next day again, just to, and it was nigga, what's better than I'm gonna say pause before I say it. What's better than meat off the grill? What is better than flesh cooked over an open flame?
Definitely a pause moment.
What's better than that? Nothing. Who doesn't like a steak fresh off the grill?
I don't know. I've never made a steak myself.
Like ever prepared? Like bought one from the grocery store and prepared it?
Never. Mm-mm.
Wow, why not?
I don't know. Now I did like back in May, I was in a hotel room cooking steaks on a griddle. Well, it wasn't me per se. In a hotel room.
I would like to hear. Would you like to expound on this story about you being in the hotel eating steak
A hotel room eating steak off a griddle.
from the hotel?
No,
There was a There was a griddle in the hotel
I bought a griddle from Walmart for $20.
to cook steak in a hotel room.
I wasn't the one cooking it, but yes.
No, I'm just saying, but that's
Yes.
what ended up happening.
Absolutely.
There is a lot of details about this evening that I feel that you're leaving out.
A lot.
I don't know. I don't know if you want to share, but
do
it seems like there's some gaps in this story
Yeah.
that hopefully you'll fill in for me sooner rather than later.
I tell you, it was a very interesting night. It did not end the way I thought it was going to end. I'll just say that. So yeah, it was a very interesting night though.
Okay.
But no, I've never actually cooked a steak myself, and I don't have a reason why. I haven't like tried to avoid it or anything. Like I realized like, yeah, I never cooked a steak before.
Okay. I mean, if you need some
Unless
help, you
like Black Rock, does that count when everybody's cooking that shit on the
nah, man, that don't count. I
because
mean, because that's what you go to Black Rock for. But if you ever need some help cooking, especially steak, you can call your boy. But you know some pretty good chefs too.
yeah, but I mean I can cook a fucking steak. I mean, one literally there's nothing that I cannot do. So there's also that. Some people you have to what I said somebody said this week was don't confuse I haven't done this yet with I can't do it, because those are not the same. There's
Not synonymous at all.
a lot of shit I ain't done yet, but like why the fuck couldn't I do it? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Do
Oh,
you still have this griddle from this hotel room?
no, I gave it away as a birthday gift to the person.
Okay.
But I've went to Walmart and bought another one, and it's in my kitchen on my counter right now.
Okay.
Griddles make the best grilled cheese sandwiches.
Best pancakes too.
That part.
Best pancakes. So
My week was
little hibachi.
definitely due to hibachi. I was cool, man. I had 3 days off in a row, man. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which was great because I didn't go to work until Wednesday, and the Wednesday is the middle of the week, so like I feel like
Yeah.
I had a very very short week. So initially, I was supposed to go to 2 different barbecues on Sunday, and they both got canceled. And I was like, "Fuck." Well, I guess I'm a grill myself. And I went to GFS, got me some burgers and shit. Then got back to the crib, and then I was like, "I'm feeling creative. I'm gonna go downtown with my camera." And on my way downtown, I got a call like one of the barbecues was not off no more. So then I went over there and ate, and I didn't shoot that day, and I have not grilled the $30 or so of raw meats paws that I've purchased. But maybe this weekend. But I had a really good time. Also went on Monday. Yeah, on Monday I went down to Arts Beats and Eats, and
Okay.
that was pretty cool, man. Because I like art, I like beats, I like eats. I mean, then there was a whole block of weed. By the way, it was shoveled off or skirted off. You go back there, and it was like this is where you smoke at. You buy stuff over here. It was a whole thing over there.
I
So
never knew Arts Beats and Eats was
they was in the
420 friendly.
nigga, it was a whole section over there. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole block of shit. And they was selling and smoking. There was a lounge for you to smoke in, but you had to do everything in the blocked off area. You couldn't
That's fine.
and you couldn't
I
bring
would be
any beverages back there either. You know what I'm saying? So I guess because
small price to pay.
you can't drink and smoke, you know.
Yeah. Amsterdam.
Have you ever seen that it's a scene from Flatbush Misdemeanors, but it's with Roy Woods Jr. and Hassan Johnson, aka Weebay from The Wire. And Weebay is explaining something.
You can't yell and cuss.
Yeah, he's like he said, "What the fuck?"
Like, damn, bitch.
Oh,
He said yelling and cussing is unnecessary. And
one
niggas like, well,
the fuck you talking to me about, bitch?
yeah.
Yeah, so you can't drink and smoke. Only one will suffice. But I forgot last week. I was supposed to mention that last week. I took some pictures of the Merritt family, Dan and his family. Man, they was some really nice pictures too, man.
That's what's up. Dan has a beautiful family, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We was at some park way east. And not East Detroit, but like east.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell y'all the park because it's pretty cool. I want to go back there, and I don't want you there. Because then you might come there looking for me, and I don't want to be found. But man, it came out really, really good, man. You know, so I got so many pictures I've taken this season that I have not posted on my photography page at all, for no reason. But this week
You
everything's
should just flood. You should just flood it out.
yeah,
I'm noticing something. We have finally made the shift.
oh
You
yeah,
are without a beard, and
yeah.
I am back at full. I'm getting back to full mask with my beard.
I
What
am
made you decide to quit?
I am without a full beard. I will never cut off my beard because that looks crazy. But I just got tired of it, honestly.
I
Um,
just told you all you had to do was just line it up once.
I
But
wasn't.
I was like, if he, as soon as he put them clippers to his face, he just gonna shave it off.
I mean, I had shaved it down. Like it was bothering me for a couple of weeks. I'm like, I'm gonna cut this shit off. But I stuck it out, and there is like and then when I shaved it, I took it down like because there is a certain length where like, oh, this is perfect. This looks like just a regular cool. But then I was like, yeah, I'm tired of it, and I wanted to go back to my fresh face. And I usually do
We,
it when everybody else is trying to grow during the winter because for some reason people think the hair on your face means it's like not cold outside, like it's a hat or something. It don't really
it's
work.
not.
Like
It's not.
it doesn't work that way. Like, oh, but you should have it in the winter, and then you don't be
I
so.
got this mask on my face to deter the cold.
That's not. That's
And I've
not.
been living in Michigan all my life. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it does not work that way. But sometimes I like having a beard for a long time and then going back to the goatee. It brings out my youthfulness and then my boyish good looks. You know.
I just look at it that the planets are realigning. I tried to go T for a minute. You switch to the beard. We have the universe is shifting. The seasons are changing. We're
And then
back to where we should be.
sometimes you just gotta let people know that you can grow a beard. You feel me? Because they might assume like, well, you can't grow a beard. But like, well, I can. This is by choice. you know,
Since I'm gonna be off for a little bit with work, I'm thinking about like trying to grow my hair. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go back to a ball fade.
dog.
Show you niggas I can still get waves.
I don't know about that, and I don't know about it. Right? I'm not saying that you can't, but like, if I let my hair grow back, my shit is really great, dog. Like, it's not even funny.
Because we're old, nigga. We're old.
But because I shave my head like every single day, like I forget that, right? And I don't feel old, but like if I don't shave for I shave daily or every other day, right? By the
Yeah.
third day, if I haven't shaved, it may not look like it from a distance or whatever, but like the hair is growing back and the hair is silver or gray. I'm like a lot of it. Like I'm like, yo, my shit could
You should let it grow in.
I go outside too much. Like I don't like the in
It'd be
between.
that funny transitional. Yeah.
Yeah. Even growing the facial hair, like it's a weird transitional period where it's like, all right. Now, I shaved my head bald because my hair wasn't turning salt and pepper gray quick enough. Because I wanted that look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I have a youthful appearance with the contrast of like all gray hair. Like, man, that should have looked cool. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. My shit is
I
gray as
think
fuck.
you should. I mean, fuck it, dog.
My
You
shit be
should
going
just do it.
as
You should
hell.
just do
Like,
it.
damn, I be forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be forgetting this shit, dog. So it's all good.
That might open you up to new possibilities. Let me just say that.
It's hard for me to get new possibilities because I do the exact same thing every single day. like, with little upset, with little exception. I might do a gig or do some. I'm busy, but like, I really do the same shit every day. Go to work, come home, pod, go to sleep, repeat.
I don't know, Jay. I think you should let. I'm gonna do it because I know I'm gonna be on the men for a little bit, and I ain't even gonna be able to like get out to the barber shop like I normally do. So I just said, well, fuck it, since I'm just gonna be home, like I'm really gonna be in the house. I
Man,
might as well just see what happens.
man, I cut my ear the other day, shaving, man, bullshitting around. Like I wasn't even actively shaving. I just run the razor down and wasn't looking or some shit and cut my ear and shit. It ain't feel like nothing, but I felt like weight. And it was like a puddle, like a droplet of blood, right? And so, you dap it, you know what I'm saying, and go about my business, but it just kept coming back. Like it just would not stop. So I'm like, God damn. And I looked up, like, I got shit all running down my face. And it made me think, that's why I jumped in the group thread. It made me think about Trump getting shot in the ear. A lot of fucking blood comes from an ear. You don't think that this little tiny little, because it was just like a little, and that motherfucker would not stop. I'm holding it. Then I'm like, all right, it's good, right? Because your blood can start to,
No, it's not.
it'll start
Clot
to
up, but not in your ear.
relatively quickly, right? But like, if you move and it's still coming, it took a long fucking time to stop the bleed in the ear. Now that makes me think that nigga probably really did get shot in the ear because that was a lot of fucking blood. But I don't know why the fuck the ear be earring like that. I don't have an answer.
So look, it was rumors online though that this week that he was dead.
Yeah,
Like the internet started to take off. Like this nigga been dead since Monday.
man. What's so funny is it's easy how it's so crazy how like niggas will believe the internet rumors because I was believing the motherfucker too. I'm like, but what if he is dead? They said we ain't
The
seen
internet will kill you quick.
They're like, we ain't seen the nigga in 3 days and he don't got no appearances, such. Then he popped out golfing, but like getting out of car, but like, is that him though? Or is it, but that motherfucker.
The stunt double. The internet will kill you real quick.
Yeah. They said
Internet
they saw a black ambulance driving down Pennsylvania Avenue or some shit. I'm like, ooh, that must be the ambulance that the president be in. Like, I don't fucking know.
Right, because we're gonna send a blacked out ambulance down Pennsylvania. I'm sure there's a medical wing in the White House. We wouldn't see that nigga before he died. And then it was a go ahead.
Nobody would notice an all black ambulance.
Right. And then there was another rumor that I heard this week that Marvin Winans had died. And I was like, that seemed a little bit more,
Yeah, I ain't heard that.
I don't know, feasible. Only because I'm in Detroit, I guess. It seemed a little bit more feasible.
Well, Trump 80 years old. I wouldn't be surprised. Nigga's old, man. He don't eat good.
Yeah.
He got lesions and shit on his hands. He like an old person. I didn't know.
It's not like he is an old person. He's an old white man.
Big facts. I didn't realize how many old people fall and get black eyes. I thought that shit was capped and somebody was beating people. Because I did all the such and such got a black eye. Oh, I fell. I've never fell and got a black eye. I've fallen countless times. I've never got a black eye from falling. But then speaking with some other people, and I be seeing old people coming to my job all the time and they be bruised up and black eye. I'd be like, is this elder abuse? I was really worried. But they really
when you get a certain age, like nigga, falling is detrimental. Shout out to D Rick because he took a good fall on the socials. But when you start getting old and you fall, you hit the ground, you break your hip. But that's just it.
How do you black your eye? You fall like
because you fall into something. Nigga, if you old and you fall into the couch to break your fall, like first of all, I don't want to joke about the elderly because like nigga, I'm starting to get old.
We all go.
Hopefully I am there one day. But like nigga, you fall, you don't have that quick reaction time to brace your fall. They falling face first.
That's crazy.
You fall face first on some hardwood floor or that tile in the kitchen. And nigga, you be on that life alert like, nigga, help, I've fallen and I can't get the fuck up.
Man, I had a employee today who was dealing with a elderly customer. It's also deaf, right? So he was writing shit on a piece of paper. The nigga wrote, "What the fuck?" on the paper. I'm like, look, I know he old. I know he can't hear and he's frustrated. But you should probably write on that paper, watch your mouth, because like who the fuck you writing to, my nigga? He brought the paper over too. I'm like, that's crazy. Cause like, and then we having a conversation damn near in front of him because like I'm not trying to be funny, but like you can't hear us. You know what I'm saying? So that was very interesting. I figure when I'm old, I just don't know how I'm gonna be. I figure I'll be saying whatever the fuck I want to because you old, but we deal with a different type of youngin these days. I don't think that's gonna be the case because these younger people are crazier the younger they get.
I often wonder, like, am I gonna be a grumpy old man? Am I gonna be like a cool old nigga? Like, with me being at treatment, I see a lot of older people. I'm interacting with a lot of older people. Some of them not quite elderly, but like say people in their 50s, 60s, 70s. There are some elderly people there. This is one gentleman. He come in. He well into his 70s. He's still cool though. He what up though? He flirting with the young girls. He grab.
Yeah,
He play grab. He don't never grab no ass, but he playing like he gon' You know what I'm saying? Like he having a good time. He
yeah,
just happened to be there, but
yeah.
he's still having a good time. Then it's old people that come in and like. So look, dog. This is one old nigga that come into treatment and he crazier than a motherfucker. So much so that he has a family member that has to come with him every time he comes to treatment because he always try and do some crazy shit. He may try and snatch his needles out. Nigga might get up and try and turn off the machine so he can go use the bathroom. Nigga will like routine, he'll get up, decide he want to drop his pants. Like he just do a lot of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder am I gonna be like that? I don't want to be senile. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be old and crazy as fuck.
I think senility be um early dementia and you just be forgetting. I don't think they have like they don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? They just can't remember.
And
Drink
then
water.
that's the other thing. Like I don't want that to happen to me because so I was watching Michael Irvin on Club Shay Shay, and Irvin was talking about how his wife started going through dementia at 50. Like didn't know who the nigga was.
Yeah, I was reading an article and about the age of dementia getting younger and younger. It didn't used to be a thing with like 50-year-olds and 40-year-olds or what have you. I just always remember what Dick Gregory said. He said that shit come from not drinking enough water. And he said what he said next was it's really ironic. He was like, ask somebody with dementia when the last time they had some water. I'm like, nigga, they not gonna remember because they got to uh but he said that shit
I
goes
mean, kind of productive.
yeah. But he said he said every year on your birthday your body does a check and it tell you what's wrong with it and tell you need and your body literally tell you like, hey, something wrong with your back. And the way it tell you that something wrong with your back is I'll make it start hurting. Your body is trying to tell you, hey, my nigga, go get this fixed. Yo,
Yeah.
go get this fixed. And he said when the body stopped telling you that you're thirsty, it's because it's tired. It's aka it's tired of telling you, or you can't get thirsty no more. And it's like he said somehow that shit was linked in. Now this is this old black nigga talking. This is old, rub some vapor rub on your chest for like who knows what scientific things say. But
Yeah.
with an old nigga like that who's older than me and older than everybody and my family at the time he said it, fuck it, drink water. Because like I'll drink more water.
And like old people be knowing something. Dick Gregory done made it this long. Like I don't want to discredit that he just a crazy old nigga talking,
Yeah,
but
rest
like
in
he
peace.
got to know something.
He did pass, but rest in peace, Dick Gregory. But
No, but like when I hear older people talk, I try and take that in because like yo, they live through something I ain't never seen before. You know
old
what I'm
people
saying?
who don't seem like old fools. Cause like this was like a
There
very,
you go.
very intelligent person his whole life. You feel me? intelligent to be a stand-up comedian initially, right? Because stand-up comedians or comedians see the world differently and they're quick on their toes. They can think, they make jokes. But then he gave all that shit up to be an activist and to fight for different like this not like a old fool. This is somebody who's in rooms and have information will share with him that so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna drink more water because in my brain is and just how I think water to cure everything. Every time something be around me, I'm like, I gotta drink some water, dog. I don't know. Now that should just be that's just some
Either I
nigga.
gotta drink some more. No, I'm with you on that shit. Either I gotta drink some water or I need something that contain like or I need a fruit that contains water. I need some watermelon. I need an orange. I need, something that's going to replenish me. And the one thing that I always say, and this, I don't care if niggas say that I'm crazy, this is true to me, that everything is perfect and balanced in nature. Is, when you see, I don't know, a bobcat kill a squirrel, people like, oh my God, that poor squirrel. But no, that's the balance of nature. That shit is supposed to happen. Plants and fruit and things were put here because that's what we were supposed to eat, and that's what the body needs to help us balance. Now you put Takis and hot Cheetos and all that other bullshit in your body and it throws off the balance. But
Man,
like nature gave us everything that we needed to remain relatively healthy.
what's really fucked up because we out of balance because the things that nature has given us, man has hybrided that shit. And that's
Yeah.
fucked up. I watched the video last week and I thought this was pretty interesting. A nigga bought a Whopper from Burger King, took one of the tomatoes off that motherfucker, planted the tomato seeds, and grew tomatoes in his backyard.
Okay.
It grew like a bunch of different ones. Is a particular way that he did it. And I was like, oh, they use real fruit, huh? And you know what I'm saying? Real because tomatoes are fruit technically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomatoes are fruit.
I'm like, oh, they got some sort of living food, you know what I'm saying, in there because that shit actually made more tomatoes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But we do really need to get to gardening more. So this year, what I'm gonna attempt to do is when I rake up all my leaves, I'm gonna try to use that leaves as compost, make it compost. So then when springtime comes around, I can actually use that to actually start my garden. That's my
You know,
plan.
I always been talking shit about this compound, but I really want to get me a couple chickens. I
Yo,
really think I really think I could like, some fresh eggs and some fresh chickens
my
would be
homeboy,
like,
homeboy Seagrams, he got like he bought his son some chicks. You know what I'm saying? Some small ones, but now they full blown chickens.
yeah, they'll ship them to you. They're like $2 a chicken.
They lay an egg every single day. He got a little area for him, whatever. So I'm like, man, that's super fucking dope. And
I was at Costco with somebody and they got a ready-made chicken coop. It's $1,000. It can house up to
$1,000.
12. Yeah, it can house. It's a kit and it can house up to 12 chickens.
Shit, buy me a little fence.
And I'm saying, like, depending on how your yard is,
Yeah,
like, you can just pull them bitches around. That might not be a bad. I mean, that's a small investment for my health.
yeah.
So I don't know. I might fuck around, add Farmer Dame to the intro by next year. By the 10-year anniversary, it might be, Farmer Dame in there.
Tap in with Pharaoh, man. He get you together, dog. He get us together.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, man. It's been a pretty interesting week, man. A lot of shit been going on. I don't even know where I want to start. I got a couple of videos I want to watch together. You know what I'm saying? Get your feedback on. Um, I'm gonna start with whose man's is this though,
Okay.
because I forgot that we said we gonna do that shit earlier in the show.
We got a rhythm. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? We just got a rhythm.
So listen, was it early this year? I think it was early this year. Um, a video went viral of a woman sending people into another person's house to steal the ashes of her father, of her loved one. I'll just say her loved one. And it was a
Yeah.
fight over the. It was a bunch of shit that didn't never need to happen. And girl
It
got.
was a home invasion.
I mean, what happened before that? Like a girl went to a party. The girl at the party was dancing. They said she was dancing in front of the urn or something. They jumped on the girl. Then the girl come back and send niggas in there to bust the window. And on video, she can be heard saying, "Yo, get
Get
them,
that dead motherfucker.
yeah, get the ashes,
But
get
there were people in the house when they broke in.
yeah." So I mean, that was, and then the young lady, she got on Instagram and she got on Facebook and posting about it and like was doubling it down, like yo, boom, boom, boom. And it wasn't funny then, but internet does what the internet does. Well, today was the sentencing. 20 fucking years.
Goddamn right.
That shit got you 20 fucking years. Was in the court with our Jewish lawyer with the little kufi on the back of his head. And she had like what looks to be a fur coat on. I don't think thought that she wasn't leaving today. I don't know what
No, because she looked like she was dressed rather casually.
yeah. And she didn't fall out or no shit like that. It looked like she was shocked by the way that she waved to the people goodbye in the audience twice. I'm like, yo, this is real life. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. People be fully emotion. You want to live stream yourself on Facebook committing a crime and then going on the internet and committing a crime. I'm not this is not meant like to bash and shame the woman, but it's like a stark reminder that these things have real life consequences. 20 years? I didn't think the girl was gonna get 20 years. I don't know what she was doing.
I sent you that video earlier today, and I was really surprised because for a few things. Number one, like you said, or like I said, she was dressed pretty casually.
Yeah.
Looked like she may have had on like some casual pants, a mink. Like I'm gonna go in here and deal with this, and then I'll see y'all in a couple hours. And when the judge handed out the sentence, she's like, "Oh, oh, okay." And like you said, wave to her peoples, like we're remanding you into custody immediately. Wave to her people, went in the back, and that was it. Number two, doing shit for the gram is gonna be the death of niggas because the gram works to your benefit and to your detriment. People especially in Detroit, it's a very as even though the city may have 1 million people or around 1 million people,
650.
when you get to a certain age, all right, 500,000. When you get around a certain age range in Detroit, we know a lot of motherfuckers. We know a lot of the same people. We run into a lot of the same circles, and you're not that hard to find. You're not that hard to find. And when you start disrespecting people's
These
loved
people
ones,
knew each other. Relative, like I was in your
yeah,
house. So like we ain't gotta find you. I'm gonna come back to the house where y'all jumped me at. You feel me? Like, and the thing was like y'all jumped me for no reason, allegedly. And well, this is my get back. And the part about revenge, I don't know, I mentioned this before. I got like this Zen book. Have I told you about the Zen book?
no, but go ahead because I believe this falls in line with what I feel about revenge. But I'm gonna let you cook first.
All right, here we go. Vengeance is a poison meant for others that we end up swallowing ourselves. Vengeance is a dark light that blinds all who seek it. It is untroubled. The untroubled soul knows there is no justice in revenge. The untroubled soul knows that to seek vengeance is to seek destruction. Um,
Okay, that's completely different than what I feel about vengeance.
Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. That's not something for you. Now I'm sure that young lady, um, because they jumped on her, was like, oh, I'm gonna get her back. I'm gonna steal the y'all jumped me because I was dancing too close to the ashes. I'm gonna teach her. We're gonna bust them windows out. We're gonna run up in there and get them ashes. That vengeance that you were seeking is not for you to extract. Because you end up, it's a poison that you end up drinking yourself.
Yeah, she ended up in a real fucked up position. What I was gonna say about vengeance is that like you don't get to dictate the outcome of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you throw a punch and the nigga come back and shoot your house up, like you don't get to dictate how somebody else will retaliate with vengeance or how they will react because of something that you did to them. I think this is a poor, you know, hindsight is always 2020. I'm sure she think that this is stupid as fuck now.
Yeah.
But you play stupid games, you fuck around and find out, like the internet love to say, and this is the find out of your fuckery.
Man.
15 months to 20 years was the sentence. So she could,
Oh, so it was 15 months to 20 years?
yes, there was two separate charges. They are going to run concurrently, but one was like 15 months and then the other was 15 months to 20 years. So I mean, she could, depending on how her jail sentence goes, things of
Well,
that, she
yeah.
could do the whole 20.
Well, if it's 15 months to 20 years, after 15 months, she should be able to come home on some parole shit.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
I mean, that's how Michigan is. And unless she got like a whole bunch of priors, and long as she, does stay out of trouble, you know what I'm saying? You should, hopefully. Cause like 15, like, so you do all that shit, going to prison for 15 months, that's over a year. That's still a lot. That's still like a lot of trouble for, I guess, technically a breaking and entering, and you stole something, so larceny, and then the emotional aspect because it's somebody remains. Like there's a lot that's on that, but like 15 months for a fucked up decision is enough in itself. 20 years, man, you never know. So I got this something called the Zen book, right? And I got it from this TV show I was watching back in 2008, and on the show, it was loosely based around like a guy named Alan Watts. Well, the Zen book was, so it would say these statements, and I wrote them bitches down on paper, and then I ended up transferring them. So like when I'm going through some shit, I have to go through and like calm the fuck down. So this one about anger management, I just have to keep repeating it over and over again. Anger, anger ruins joy, steals the goodness of my mind, forces my mouth to say terrible things. Overcoming anger brings me peace of mind, leads to a mind without regrets. If I overcome anger, I will be delightful and loved by everyone. And I just keep repeating that shit to myself because I can go get vengeance, but vengeance is not mine. You feel me?
Yeah.
The Zen book, it helps me out a lot.
Hey man, and calm the fuck down sometimes. Calm them rabid emotions down sometimes. Take a nap.
Whose man's
Take
stiff.
a walk. Yeah.
All right, man. I got you've been seeing what's been going on with Young Thug lately, right?
Yeah, chatty patty on that telephone.
Uh,
Talking like a teenage girl.
I'm gonna play a video. We're gonna watch together. Um because I want to go through this. And I want to go through this. And we'll talk. We'll talk.
Say again?
I hope he do it.
So do I.
Oh, to set this up, video leaked or audio leaked this week of 4 weeks of jailhouse phone calls that were recorded of Young Thug. In this particular one, apparently Young Thug asked Kendrick Lamar for a feature, and this is him talking with another person about said feature. And as you can hear, he said, I hope he does it. And we'll pause a few times among this and we'll kind of discuss.
Say again?
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. But think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
Right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick verse is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
right. Getting all the damn verses to this nigga, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake. I ain't getting no rapper song shit. I don't be liking them type nigga like that.
Why?
You nigga get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like you ain't like goddamn Strict calling you for a song. You know, like
Right.
you really got Lil Durk calling you for a song. Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going number 1, 2. What you thinking? You know, it's just like I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake ever in life.
So this was 2023 when this phone call was recorded. So this is prior to the Kendrick and
Drake.
and Drake beef, or what have you. But I'm just gonna pause right there because we got more to go. But why are you asking for a verse from a nigga you clearly don't like? I don't like niggas like that. Why you want a verse from a nigga that you don't like?
Because he understand what a Kendrick verse will do for a song. He understand the benefit of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like maybe on the business. I don't.
Are
It's
you
real.
are you a superstar or is Kendrick Lamar the superstar?
Kendrick Lamar is a superstar, and I look at it. So I remember I heard Ro spit. Shout out to Ro. Say one time in an interview a few years ago that he don't do verses for niggas that's not like family, crew, niggas in my circle, because he's like, it don't make sense. How does that benefit either? It benefits you more than me to have my name attached to your shit. And it's not that like I'm this ultra big superstar, but like if we not family or crew or building together, it just doesn't make sense on both ends for me to do the song. And I look at it the same end with Kendrick. Like a Kendrick verse is going to benefit you more than it's going to benefit me. Like you said, nigga don't take no money for it because he knows the benefit of what a Kendrick verse will do for your song. And I just look at it from Kendrick's standpoint. Not to say I'm too big of an artist, but why do I need to be on a song with Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and Young Thug? How does that benefit me? And it doesn't.
Well, I don't necessarily know that people are doing song. Well, I get that 100%, but I don't know that every time somebody does a verse, it's because it's gonna benefit me or benefit you. Some people want to work with somebody because I think they dope. I think they creative. I think we can make something sweet, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be like which one of us is gonna benefit. I may hear a nigga on a podcast or somebody be like, "Damn, I want to talk to him." I think that'll make a interesting episode or whatever. Clearly, if a nigga don't want to do on a song with you, either the song you sent was probably ass and won't nobody else tell you because we making two different types of art. And if you talking about you don't want to get on a song with a superstar, nigga, you're not a superstar. What's the Young Thug song that everybody know? That's a national hit.
I don't know. I was trying to think of what's the big
Lifestyle.
Young Thug song and nothing.
That lifestyle song, dig this hit lifestyle. That's some like national radio hit. I'm not talking about shit that niggas know from the streets or whatever. I mean, everybody got this is my shit. But like, what's the big song?
Lifestyle would have to be it, but I would attribute that more to Big Homie Quan than
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan as opposed to Young Thug.
Also, that was 10 years ago. That was like 2015. Now I'm not trying to give you the impression that Young Thug is not a popular rapper or whatever, but like what's the song? If you say you a superstar, we gotta get nigga. I can give you 3 or 4 Glorilla songs that everybody know. And when I say everybody, I'm not talking about just like.
I'm glad you mentioned her because Thug threw a little shit out of Glow too.
Yeah, but we're gonna continue with this.
All right.
Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy for everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake chain? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight. Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred him, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that.
Right.
Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? You ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that shit for nothing. Nigga, you ain't help nobody. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell. Man, can't sell a ticket. Watch out. Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song on me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending, like, they're gonna be like people in the real world, not the goddamn, not the rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool bitches, lit bitches, and players and shit like that. But you don't type you gonna get like the real streets and the real people. You gonna get the East Coast. East Coast ain't with you, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings for yourself. You really.
I'm gonna pause this shit. Like, nigga, this is hating. Like, this is we be like, yo, niggas be hating. No, nigga, this is hating.
The world don't fuck with you, nigga. I got Grammys and I just did the Super Bowl. The world absolutely fucks with me. I'm the highest grossing touring. I've had the highest grossing tour. The world fucks with me.
Man,
critically acclaimed albums.
Man,
a Pulitzer. The world fucks with me. The world, Craig.
I think Young Thug understands what I be trying to tell the niggas who will listen about what Young Thug is. Niggas only listen to you. And to his point, quote unquote, lit bitches and niggas real players. That's your small group of friends, my nigga. Like, that's a very small group. You talking about we gonna get you lit. What you coming to me for then? Oh, you want my audience? Because my audience is actually people in the real world. Yo, scamming ass niggas, the street niggas that got you on the Rico chart, that's not the real world. That's a segment of it, right? But like,
it's sad to think that your world is so small that those are the people that you're trying to appeal to. That's your fan base. And it's sad to think that your world is so small that, you think those are the difference makers in what you're doing.
Like, there's a reason Drake fuck with y'all niggas. Drake fuck with y'all, just like Kendrick said, for cultural acceptance, to lend himself credibility. I'll fuck with street niggas. You think Kendrick don't need nobody to believe he fuck with street niggas? He already got that. Drake is the one who didn't have that because he compared him to, buddy. That nigga he's a child actor from Canada. That don't mean he's a bad person. He's not black or whatever, but you're a child actor from Canada. If you trying to toughen up your image, you got to go stand around niggas who you went to. You went to rap a lot. You went to Young Money. You went to all the places where real niggas and had grown-ups, street niggas, quote unquote, vouch for you because they was making money off of you. And then you ran to fucking Atlanta so you can get you went to Rick Ross and them. Them niggas don't fuck with you in real life. You see what happened when y'all had a disagreement. They brought out all the dirt they always wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
So like
Future, Ross, they all trolled you pretty heavily.
Yeah.
BBL Drizzy.
And you see, this nigga only care about you, Drake, because what you did for him. Yo, put me on. I thought you was a superstar. Fuck you mean put you on? You already on, right? I thought you was already on.
No, the hater statement to me, he'll never be as big as Buddy. He'll never be.
Laughing. Fuck, I don't like them type of niggas. You ain't putting nobody on. You ain't doing no shit with real. What? Nigga, I went to Kendrick Lamar concert here at Little Caesar Arena. And when I got there, guess who's on stage? Baby Keem. I was shocked.
Probably rocking that bitch out.
My nigga, I was trying to get some nachos. This little white girl was crying with her mom. She said, Baby Keem is on. Mom, I gotta go. And she ran back in. And when I got my food and went in that motherfucker, nigga, there was mosh pits going. I had no fucking clue that Baby Keem was that big. Who the fuck knew? Because I'm probably 25 years older than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my forte, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Baby Keem had that bitch rocking. I got a video on my phone. Niggas was out there in the mosh pit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I had only ever heard the song that he had with Kendrick. That nigga ran through a whole set. The niggas was going crazy. But your algorithm ain't real life, my nigga.
He just want to get lit. He just want to get lit, my nigga. You doing too much. He just want to make songs for the lit bitches.
That's crazy.
You're trying to keep everything to yourself. You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't gonna bless nobody? Bullshit ass king? Like, but it's like, what the hell is you doing? You supposed to be for me, Wham, Dirt. Savvy, you supposed to be for us. You supposed to be calling us like, hey, man, I want y'all young niggas on my album. I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player shit. Like, come on, man, god damn. I don't know, though. You nigga be crazy.
Maybe I'm not on no player
Hopefully
shit
you do
for
the
my
song,
album.
though. If you don't, I ain't really giving no damn.
We'll still be good.
Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive.
Yeah.
Both my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures, 6 views, shit, man. Watch out. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that 2 million likes. You can get out in the next 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do? What you do? Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro. Or just delete your Instagram.
Hate. Nigga, you mad that I'm not posting on the internet? So lame ass, man.
Marketing advice from Professor Young Thug. Because he got it figured out.
Man, this shit crazy, man. This a nigga that wear dresses, man. This a homosexual male who act like he a straight gangster, and y'all flock around this shit the whole time. He acting just like a woman on the phone, gossiping, but smiling in the nigga face, asking you to do me a favor, but talking shit on the phone with your homegirls. Like, girl, you going out on a date just for the meal, just like a woman that you be dressing like. Oh, and we supposed to believe. So which one is it then, dog? Because it clearly don't sound like you making no motherfucking money from music because you begging for a fucking feature. Come on, man, put me on. You ain't helping nobody. Help me. I thought you had all the fucking dough. Because if you don't get the money from music, maybe the Rico shit is real. Which one is it? You making all this money from your music? Don't sound like it.
Nah,
Put me on.
Pretty bitter about the music part.
Nigga, I don't even like niggas like that. Fuck you on my dick for. Why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal? Ask me for a drop. I'm like, nigga, no. So they are saying that verse was actually about
Kendrick.
Kendrick was actually talking about Young Thug. And he said, I got some shit that make Gunna want to look like a saint. I was talking about Drake and some snitching allegation. Drake thought he was snitching. Maybe I wasn't talking about that. That nigga's
interesting.
Nigga's the boogeyman, man. Asked me for a Drake. I'm like, nigga, nah. And he did. Then decline the verse. Why the fuck I want to make a song with you, nigga? Why if Kendrick I listened to Glasses Malone earlier today. He was talking. He was like, that nigga wear dresses, dog. I'm not telling you there's something wrong with that. That's not me telling you there's something wrong with that, but like real niggas gonna be like, yo, what's up with you and my man's though? Like, what's up? Is he real? Is like
If shit doesn't align with what I believe, you can work with whoever you want to work with,
big
but
facts?
there's a certain belief and there's a certain skill set and there's a certain brand that I have. And if it's just like us with Shop Talk. Certain shit just doesn't align with the brand. We've
Look,
had certain people reach out for interviews. It's like, that ain't what we really on. We've reached out, and I'll be honest, we've reached out to an artist or two, and then they get back to us, and that interaction be like, I don't know if I really, this nigga don't really appeal to our brand.
we
Like
about
his attitude, the way, like, I don't want to fuck with that.
what we about to talk about. I don't care. This no disrespect. I don't care about your life. I'm not interested yet. You feel me? Like, I don't know what to ask you because I
And
don't
I never
care.
want to get into the interview with like, so what made you want to start rapping at 11? What was your first rap name? Like, I don't want to do that with you either.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't work for the brand, it just doesn't work.
My nigga, if I seen you with an infamous figure, I'm like, yo, what's up with your man's? Because they gonna ask me, like, yo, what's up with your man's? Like, yo, so is that nigga like that for real, or do we be trouble? Like, there's gonna be questions that come with that. If I saw you walking with a man in a dress down the street, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna ask you, like, what's up with that? Not because Dame, you're wrong for doing that. You didn't do anything. I'm gonna ask you though. Just like if you see me walking with fucking Donald Trump down the street, you can be like, Jay, what's up, nigga? You Republican now? Or like you gonna ask me a question about it.
Yeah,
And like
because it was almost like what we talked about last week. What you do outside of work
it
sometimes
do
does
matter.
affect both of them. It does matter. It
Do
does
matter.
matter.
It really matters. And that
If
nigga,
I s- if I say you fucking, if I tell you, Jay, you know I don't fuck with such and such, and then I see you fucking with that nigga, I'm like, Jay,
I want
what's up?
I want to know, not because now we can't be
You
friends,
don't
whatever.
need permission. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need permission. But it's like, nigga, I've told you as my brother, I don't fuck with Kevin and them. And then I see you eat. I walk into a restaurant, and I see you eating dinner and cheesing it up with Kevin. I'm like, nigga,
Yeah,
what's up?
it'll just spark and like I don't need what I do musically. Do Young Thug and Kendrick seem like they should be together?
I can't hear the song. I want to like I can't envision it where where I need to hear that song.
So niggas be dick sucking and shit and talking about we Kendrick he don't do no collabs. Really? He ain't just have Kodak Black. The only other person on this album was Kodak Black. Kodak
Narrated the whole album.
Kodak Black had a song that Kendrick didn't rap on. What was a skit? Interlude.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking song. Like,
And it was a really good combination. It was a for a minute, it was like the duo we didn't know that we needed.
uh like Kendrick be on what was the joint? She was on New Freezer. What the fuck he was on with Mike Will? He jump on Mike Will shit all the time. Um, man, come on, man. Just cut it the fuck out,
He
dog.
do shit, he done did shit with Future. He do shit that makes sense for him and his brand.
Like, cut it the fuck out, man. That nigga weak as fuck. Now he talking about we go number one too. Oh, do you now? Because also this week, another call came out that you were saying to that same nigga that you're on the phone with now that you paid $50,000 for fake streams to make Gunna go number one.
Number one. Yeah.
So when you say we go number one too, did you pay the 50,000?
You know, I'm tired of the streaming game to the effect of like when niggas go platinum and shit. And, I'm the number one selling this R&B this. I'm the number one selling this rap nigga. You really not, because we know that there are streaming farms out there. And, call me an old nigga, whatever. I went to Target on my lunch break and I bought Get Rich or Die Trying. I got up out of my house and I went somewhere and bought The Chronic or Diplomatic Immunity or Doggy Style. It
Forget
was different.
forget if you had to get up and go. You spent $13.99 on it. You spent $12.99 on it. You can still buy music off iTunes right now, and a lot of people still do. That
Yeah.
like your fans, like I talked about Glasses Malone. He did some creative things. So he got a song with J5, Jurassic 5, and every verse he has it set up as a record. I mean, so every verse on the song is a different track. So if you listen to the album and just hit play, it'll go through like it's, I don't know, song 5-6 minutes or whatever. But every single one of those verses has its own separate track. And that's pretty cool for like tricking the streaming numbers and shit like that. Hey, shit, you might know who got the best verse by how many times a nigga I just want to listen to that verse over again. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like
Creative.
it's creative way to make people listen to your music more. But if you made a dope song, I'm gonna listen to it more. You don't gotta trick me. You know what I'm saying? To make every time I listen now 5 streams. That don't mean that the top, so Drake and Taylor Swift and Beyonce and all the top streamers, they don't got to inflate their numbers. Niggas listen to their music because that's who they want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a set of artists that I listen to all the time. Like when you look at my yearly recap, Victory Lap being that motherfucker for the last 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen to the album a lot. You know what I've been listening to this week? Life After Death. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas listen to things that they like over and over again. And just make some good fucking music, dog. Like I don't know what to tell you. Make some shit that niggas want to listen to. Like you talking about you a superstar. I go number 1 too, but you pay for it. I mean, niggas been paying for number 1 spots for a long time too. So like, I don't know, man. That shit is just weak. That shit is weak. And he called Glorilla ugly, talking to his girl on the phone, said that's not a girl that he would go after. Nigga, do you like women though? Like, do we know? Does it? I guess it shouldn't matter, but it matters because you talk like what? And then you apologize to Glorilla on the internet. You don't apologize to Kendrick. You know what? This next video will tell you what niggas think of apologies and shit. Now, I love this type of internet shit. I'm gonna set it up. Young black dude was on the internet and some white racist motherfucker jumped on the stream calling them niggas. And I'll just start from there.
Why is there so much racism in the Pokemon community? I just went on live, right? And I'm sitting here minding my business, just organizing some cards. And this guy joins the panel and he's like, oh, I have cards. Can you help me figure out if they're worth anything? I'm like, for sure. I pull up the website. I ask him like, okay, show me what you have. He turns on his camera. And then this is what happens next. What's on okay. And what are the numbers at the very bottom, on the very, very bottom of the card? Right here. What do these numbers say?
It's NIG.
Dude, are you serious? Why are you like this?
It's
No, but seriously, but why are you like this? Listen, I've been collecting these cards for maybe like 5 months. My collection is not that big, but I love opening packs, right? I open packs on my YouTube channel. I love watching people open packs. I love opening packs with people. I like looking at everybody's collections. I love it. It's fun. But I don't bother anybody. In my year of doing content, the most racism I've received has been in the Pokemon community, all right? It wasn't just this thing that happened tonight.
I'm gonna pause it right there so we can chat a little bit because the TikToker got his revenge on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I love it. I love it too.
He just online, black kid. Well, I say kid because he looked younger than me. I mean, people got interest. And we talking about like get you a hobby and shit like that. And you out there helping people out or whatever. Pokemon never been my thing, but if you like it, I love it for you. You feel me? And dude getting there with some NIGGR shit like that. Oh, okay. All right.
So the TikToker, however, being cool, calm, collected, and quite a nice gentleman, did get exacting revenge on the person who decided to do this. Here it is.
The white guy that called me slurs over and over again in my live stream the other night for no reason, guess what? You're going to get kicked out of the United States Navy. You know how they tell us that we should be careful what we do on social media because there could be real life consequences? Hi, my name's Real Life Consequence. I've done a thorough background check and now I know everything about you. I know what little town in Texas you're from. I know your name, your phone number, your email address. I've seen your disciplinary records. I know the names of all of your family members, including your dead mother and your daughter who turns 2 next week and her mother who's going to have to pay for all the birthday presents this year because you came into my live stream and saw a black man who was talking about Pokemon cards and video games and you assumed, yeah, he's not going to do anything if I call him slurs repeatedly, even though he's trying to help me. Turns out I am going to do something. Turns out there are so many things I can do because I have all the screenshots. I have all of the recordings. I know that after you left my live stream, you went into someone else's and started talking about how much you love Jesus and God and the Bible. So maybe I should send that evidence to the church you go to in that little town we both know about. I know exactly which boat in the Navy you serve on, and I know the names of black sailors that serve on the same boat as you. Maybe I'll send the clips to them as well. But only after I send them to the Naval Inspector General's office because I'm getting you fired. I'm getting you kicked out of the Navy. There's nothing you can do to stop me. There is no apology I will accept. There is no excuse I will listen to. There is no money you could offer me. You're getting fired.
There is no...
This man is Jason Damn Bourne.
You know what I enjoyed? The camera pan started getting closer and closer. Reminded me of Jadakiss on Versus.
That nigga said there is no apology I will accept. That's how I feel Kendrick is. I don't think Leon Thug can offer up an apology. That nigga said, "I come on, grab you off."
If she ain't on my agenda.
Yeah.
I saw this video this week and I loved it because of the internet has also made getting information on people a lot easier. Watch how the fuck you talk to me.
Big fact.
You think I'm just a young black man on the other end of a screen and you can talk tough as you want to me. Well, this young black man, what did he call himself? Consequences and repercussions, was able to find out everything about your life.
He called us real life consequences. Hi.
Yeah, real life consequences.
I'm real life consequences.
And now he's going to ruin your shit, and rightfully so. We just said it earlier, the shit that you do outside of work sometimes to follow you back to work. And
so he had posted like somebody in the Twitch chat said, "Why did you get so hurt by the N-word? Genuine question." He said, "I'll give you an answer. People who look like me used to get eaten in this country. People who look like me used to have their body parts cut off and fed to them. People who look like me used to get used for alligator bait in this country, and we couldn't do anything about it." He went on to say, so when people say it's not that deep, it's always that deep. It will always be that deep. People used to be able to say that word to me and everybody else would just clap. And then if I say anything, I might end up in a tree. That's how it used to be. If I can make sure you get punished, I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to apologize to anybody for that. Maybe just leave me alone next time. Because maybe just leave me the fuck alone. I don't have to. This never happens. You came on to my live calling me all these N-words and hard ERs for no reason. I was trying to help your bitch ass.
I tell people, and I say this all the time, leave strangers alone. Leave strangers alone. We don't know each other. Just because we share the internet together, we don't know each other. We're not friends.
Not friends.
We don't know each other in real life. And, you know, I'm not, I've said it here on this podcast before. It takes a lot of energy for me to be a good person. I
That's
don't wake up, I don't wake up in the morning and just be like, I'm a great person. I'm not. It takes a lot of energy for me to be a good person. It's a lot easier for me to be an asshole. It's a lot easier for me to be a very disagreeable person. You don't know me. You don't know people online. You may have listened to 400. There are people that have listened to all 490 episodes and have never met me in person. You may know a small portion of my life, but you don't know me. And you don't know people online. Leave people the fuck alone. You know what? One thing that I love about the internet is that whatever you're into, you can find a community for it.
big
Like
fact.
he found this Pokemon community. Hey man, let people be happy with the shit that they into. Let's just enjoy it together and leave each other alone. Because I don't know you and you don't know me. But since you decided to introduce yourself to me, I want to equally introduce myself back.
And my name is Consequence. And my name is Real Life Consequences.
Yeah.
I like that there's not an apology I will ever accept. Because some people, I'm not accepting your apology, my nigga. I mean, I'm just not. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not accepting your apology. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care how bad you are sorry now. And Young Thug, you've been talking shit about everybody, dog. Everybody.
Nigga get on that phone, start chatting like a teenage girl.
And like I don't know that you repair this. You also got on tape for 2 hours and told on niggas. Said you would tell whatever you want. Just don't tell nobody I told. This the nigga that y'all think, man.
It doesn't fall in line with the Young Thug image that you put out there. You know, niggas gave 6ix9ine was right. You know, y'all gave me a lot of hate. Gave Gunna a lot of hate, talking about he was a rat this or rat that. Every time he popped up, it's a rat emoji.
Thug too.
Nick,
Came out calling niggas rats. Nigga, you the rat.
nigga, you Splinter. You're a Splinter. You the biggest rat. And you know, my nigga, you sometimes, you know, the game ain't fair, and karma comes for us all. Karma comes for us all. So, you know, I don't feel bad about what this nigga is going through.
At all.
Uh, nah, watch your fucking mouth. That's today. That's the lesson that we can pull from today. Is you watch your fucking mouth. Because everybody doesn't play like how you play. Everybody doesn't play fair.
I'm
Some
not your,
people don't play nicely at all. Watch your fucking mouth.
I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend at all. All right, man. I got one more video, dog. And what you think about what do you think about Trump sending the National Guard to niggas to different cities?
It's something more to it than we know. Now, DC didn't surprise me because the District of Columbia is not a state. It's one of the few places that is uh
A
I
city.
for, I forget what you call it. No, it's like the District of Columbia, the Vatican, Great Britain.
Yeah,
They're all
there are 3 city states, and they're the ring of power. So those are the
yeah,
3 places that won the world. DC is the military branch. The Vatican is
the religious branch.
and in uh, Great
And
Britain, where the
it's the
big
financial branch.
correct. And that's the ring of power, and that's who runs the world.
So I can see how he had a little bit more flexibility in DC because as much as we want to consider like DC a regular state, it's not. And there are certain things that the president can do inside of the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. that, you can't do anywhere else. Bringing that shit to Chicago, I don't think it's a good idea. Or any other major metropolitan city. You cannot start, you can't just oppose dictatorship and the will of the president. That's not a democracy. That's not how democracy works.
We
We are
don't
not,
democracy.
well, we don't, but we shouldn't live in a dictatorship either. And to me, that feels like a dictatorship. That is not of the people. We are not in a state of emergency at this time. We're not in a state of war. There's no need for the National Guard to be in the streets policing shit. I don't agree with it. I
Uh,
don't agree with that tactic.
Somebody had a difference of opinion, and I didn't think about it this way. And I just want to. I haven't made up my mind. Well, I've kind of made up my mind. Generally speaking, I am not for military in the street with guns. I'm not for police being over militarized. I just don't. I don't like the authoritarian rule that I feel. You know what I'm saying? But that's some me shit. But this was a pretty interesting take.
All right, so I need help with something, right? Because I talk about this all the time. I talk about how in urban cities across America, right, we have these cities that have, murder rates that 2 and 3 and 4 and 500 murders every single year, right? Whether you're talking about Philly, Chicago, Memphis, Detroit, DC, right? And right now in DC, right, DC is a city that's a majority black city, nicknamed Chocolate City, right? Black people die there on a regular basis, right? There hasn't been a murder there in 2 weeks. And I can't find one liberal or one so-called pro-black that's happy about it, right? These the same people that run around acting like they got all this love and concern for the black community. And I can't find one that's happy about the fact that there are no black people being murdered in DC right now, right? If the Trump administration said, you know what, we're going to stop our efforts, we're going to pull back the National Guard, we're just going to, we're going to let DC just be DC. They would celebrate that shit. And do you know what happened? It would go right back to murder, mayhem, death, and fucking destruction. That's what would happen. And I'm of the opinion now that this is what they want. Because the idea that the city with the 4th highest murder rate, the murders just stopped. It's been 2 weeks. Nobody has been killed. Every city should want that. But liberals and so-called pro-blacks are against it. We got to wake the fuck up, man. We got to wake up. And I said it before and I say it again. They don't give a fuck about us, man. It's not about the people. It's about the party. And these the same niggas that talk that.
I'm gonna pause right there. What do you think about his take? Not whether it's a great idea, but like, what do you think about his take?
It's an interesting perspective, and I can appreciate that because I live in Detroit. It's been one of the most dangerous cities consistently over the last 20 years. And I understand the danger of living in my city. And I think he brings a valid point that, no murders in 2 weeks is a huge deal. That's a huge deal. But is it all because that there's a militarized force there? I don't know.
I think it's like when you at a fucked up school and don't nobody respect the teacher, and then that one teacher walk in the room and everybody get quiet. Everybody respect this one particular teacher, when they walk in the room. It's clear that the police departments in these cities, in these areas, we don't give a fuck about y'all. We not afraid of y'all. We'll do whatever the fuck we want to do because your response time is going to be weak. Your follow-up is going to be weak. I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't figured out this new shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the military. I ain't figured that shit out yet. And these kids doing the murders. Well, a large majority of the homicides that come from gunshots and shit like that. They're like, when I say kids, under 25. Right. Is there a nigga over 25 who shot somebody? I'm pretty sure there is. But like, these the youth, right? Or the younger ones. What can be now? So we know it's not that just the people can't stop doing it, right? Because we show up and then y'all don't do shit for 2 weeks. So I know it's not the people who can't stop doing it. Well, clearly it may be the people watching the people. The police it's not effective no more. My answer is never going to be the military because I'm anti that, right? I don't want to live in a police state where when I walk outside, there's a man in a flak jacket with a rifle standing there, right? Because I think that the government has never been our friend and they want to kill us all. But that's just me and my conspiracy mind. So the answer for me is never going to be, yeah, let's bring in the military, right?
Right.
But this highlights something very, very interesting. Well, when a new blood come in, you niggas just stop shooting and killing. Of course, that's not going to last forever. Of course not.
Right.
But they got the ability to do it. So why don't they do it when Miss Peterson is in the room? How come when Miss Johnson come in here, y'all shut the fuck up? Because they don't respect you niggas. Now, that police system in these cities or what have you, Detroit included, you lost the trust of the people. They don't think that you're going to do nothing about it. And now you're in a really fucked up position because police think, okay, so let's get rough with the people so they'll be afraid of us. Then you start doing some police brutality shit, and now you got a whole nother thing on your hands. We got to figure this policing situation out because what's going to stop the murders? Well, I know what's going to stop the murders, by the way. But you got to...
What do you think would stop the murders? I want to hear that part.
Well, violent crime is directly proportional to poverty. So if we weren't in... Detroit is the poorest city in the country, by the way. I had a whole argument Sunday night, and look it on ChatGPT. Look at Detroit's the poorest city in the country. Even with the resurgence, the poorest city in the country. So when there's poverty, there's going to be violent crime. So what you should be doing is invest. If you really want to get crime under control, we should be investing money and dollars into schooling, to after school programs, to jobs, the whole 9 yards.
Job training, trade.
For the children, because you teenagers is over for you niggas. And it's fucked up to say you are who you gonna be. You're not getting out the street at 17 because we started a new program. You got to get these little niggas before it's too late. Guess what? Hillary Clinton was right. Some of you niggas are super predators. The Detroit Hits page is showing all the super predators.
Nigga, I don't know who these young niggas is, but I heard some young niggas rapping, and it was basically referencing a lot of murders from the Detroit Hits page, where they left niggas in the park. We seen this nigga at a repass. We swung back around at the repass and left him there. Like, it was a lot of shit like that. Like, they named probably like 10 or 12 niggas. They was like, shot him in the face. Now LOM Rudy got a twin. Like, niggas talking greasy.
The murder's not gonna stop. The hits. What's so crazy is these are hits. These not people who beef it. No, we put money on somebody's head, and I'm going out to collect. This not even regular art. A motherfucker just killed his wife, his sister, and his nephew in Hazel Park on Monday, on the 1st. Yeah. Like, regular murders is crazy. He slit both of their throats, man. Like, this place is going nuts. And like, what is the end? Like, I don't want to hear about, though I love the Riverwalk. I love all the, you niggas want to paint Black Lives Matters in this. I see all that. Fuck all that shit, man. It's some real shit going on that people got to actually address. Like, there are a bunch of small people doing things. You look at neighborhood grocery, nigga, there's a community event in that motherfucker every day.
Yeah.
Yo, let me get these kids, or let me teach them fucking martial arts so they can stay. I'm teaching y'all different languages. All the type of different things. There's places all over the city doing that. But them individual people, right? Where is the focus from above. Because why the fuck? You know what it make you? What it makes it look like? I think the marching the guard thing is effective. Because that's what it make it look like. That's not my choice. I'm never gonna say bring the military in. No, right? But you make that shit look like it's effective. If I show up and then for 2 weeks you niggas just stop murdering, what? You make it look like it's effective, and clearly the people either could be scared into doing the right thing, or I don't know what's next. So it ain't the people. I mean, it's the people, but they have the ability to hold off. So, because who the fuck want to fight with the military?
That's a fight that you're not gonna win.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you remember 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and it was what's the name of that? It was a ranch or a national park or some shit in Oregon. And it was a standoff there. And like all the gun pages and all the niggas from across the country, all the white motherfuckers and shit, they went out to stand, you know what I'm saying, at the national park and everything like that. And then they tried to arrest the leader. There was a shootout. That nigga died. Everybody packed their shit up and got the fuck on. All that tough talk niggas was doing on all the gun right wing YouTube pages and everything. 26. What was this nigga name? Amon and Ryan Bundy, calling themselves the Citizens for Constitutional Freedom. They occupied the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge in Harnett County, Oregon. And they was like, yo, this is ours. They're trying to take over our freedoms. All that constitutional shit niggas be on.
All right, nigga.
Yeah.
All right.
Nigga, it was a quick little shootout. This nigga, I watched the video on the internet today because I was talking to a nigga about this earlier. That nigga was in the car. Go ahead and shoot me then. Go ahead, shoot me right now. You're gonna have to do it. Shot your dumb ass. And then everybody killed you. You're gonna have to kill me here or kill me now. Just go ahead, shoot through the car. Do. And everybody packed they shut up and got the fuck on. Because niggas is not about to fight with the feds, the United States. You're not about to fight. So is there a nigga is there a kid in Chicago with a switch that will try to fire off on one of them niggas? Yes, sure. And then after that one time, nobody else is doing it. You're gonna pack your shit up and go to your block. I don't want this to happen though. I don't want it to be a situation where civilians are fighting the National Guard. That's crazy. That's insane. But you niggas can't behave yourselves. Like, I don't know. It's rhetorical, but like, what's the answer? How do I get you niggas to stop killing?
I don't know what the answer is, but I don't believe. I'm like you. The military sets an example for a small window because we haven't seen the long-term ramifications of them being in DC. Like you said, if I see them niggas, I don't know, 6 months from now, maybe it doesn't have the same effect. Maybe if I catch a soldier by himself, you know, he ain't as tough as when it's a platoon of them niggas. So I don't know the long-term effects of it. I do believe policing in its current state clearly needs a little bit of tweaking.
Parenting
Because
in its current state also needs a little bit of tweaking too. Because before the police get involved, the parents should have been involved. Your kid don't fucking respect you. That's why that motherfucker is wilding out in the street. Why your kid ain't at home when you told him to stay at home? Because he don't fucking respect what you told him. I don't give a fuck about your punishment. I'm out. Like, why does your
mama and my friends?
Like, if your mama told you to do something, told you don't leave the house, did you leave the house?
Not typically, no.
Like, there's like consequence. Like, I respect them and shit like that, right? But at some point, the kid like, nigga, fuck what mama talking about. Daddy ain't here for sure. And that's fucked up on itself.
Because they're living in subsidized housing. He not allowed there.
And the nigga he don't want to be there either. Because these niggas be pieces of shit. My last, I'm not even showing the fucking video. And this is really my super duper duper whose man says this. is it's a video that floated on the internet of a nigga who took his son to his child's mom home, but the mom, according to the post, is still out. He leave the kid on the front porch, and the kid like, and then and the caption says he leave the kid on the front porch, and he still got to pay $800 a month in child support, and it's like a crying, laughing emoji. Bitch, what's funny? The nigga left the kid on the front porch, turned the iPad on, left the kid on the front porch in between the door and the door. And he like, the kid like, you know, only up 4 or 5. Where you going? No, don't leave me. Runs over to the car, starts crying. Like, fam, you leaving me?
And you can hear the nigga say, no, go back. Your mama be back.
This is insane. The whole world going to hell in a handbasket. I did not think the end of the world was going to come in my lifetime. I am convinced it is. One or two ways. AI is going to kill us all. We talked about this shit like last week or a week before last, whatever. I'm reading some other shit, watching some other shit. 2027, we out here. Life is different in 2027 than it is in 2025. We're not going to make it.
You know what's so funny talking about AI? And this happened to a friend of mine just like a week ago. She said she went to a meeting at work and they were showing all the benefits of how AI is going to help them, you know, increase, you know, productivity, you know, how it's going to help people be better at their jobs. And she said at the end of the meeting, they fired 200 people, one of them including her, because AI can now do your job.
My nigga, by 2027, 99% of the work can be done by a computer. 2027. Now, will it be done in 2027? Will 99% unemployment rate be in 2027? Probably not. Video phones came out in the 70s. Niggas didn't adopt it until the iPhone did it. So the technology is there. And artificial general intelligence will be here by 2027. And by 2030, which is only 4 years away from us right now, artificial super intelligence will be here. And once artificial super intelligence is here, it is smarter than any human will ever be, substantially. Think about this. You cannot fathom what the future will look like, because it is, if you could fathom what the future looks like, you would be as smart as the super intelligence, and you're not. And that fucked me up, because it is smarter than you 10,000 times over, and growing. And when artificial super intelligence is there, it will help make other artificial intelligence. The artificial general intelligence, I know this probably sounds like a bunch of words, but AGI will help create ASI, and ASI will, you cannot fathom what the world is going to look like, except that humans may not be here.
George Shoptalkpodcast while you can.
I mean, like, in our lifetime, though. This is not like some like off in some dark future. By the way, hey man, fuck your 401k, man. You know who gonna be alive? The only thing that the AI and the robots can't do, cut hair. They can't do a quick weave. That's, you need human hands to do that shit.
Yeah.
But who gonna pay for it? Them niggas ain't got no fucking job. Like, who gonna pay for it?
Quick weave would be so motherfucking expensive. Who gonna be able to afford it?
Nigga, they got robots to do massages now. Have you seen that shit?
Ain't no robot rubbing on all this goodness. It's not gonna happen. Ain't no robot rubbing on all this goodness.
Hey man,
this is meant for a small Asian woman to touch me.
Look, dog. All I can say is, I just want to show you this, and it blew my fucking mind. I didn't know this. I saw this that hoe ass nigga that killed his sister and nephew. What's so fucked up is the woman was on the phone. She had a date the night before, and she was on the phone with her date from the night before. They talking. She like, oh shit, hold on, my brother at the door. Call you back. Brother came in and immediately killed both of them. Like, what the fuck? And then went to like a family member house naked, talking about forgive me. This shit is insane, dog. I'm trying to find this video of the massage thingamajiggy.
Cool. I don't need to see it. I believe you.
Yeah, but that shit is wild.
All I need is for that motherfucker to malfunction. Now you're trying to snap my dick in half.
Well, it's not
I'm
a
straight.
person. It's like 6 different arms or whatever. It's not like a person.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Man, I can't find it.
If you find it, just link it to the show notes.
Yeah. You got a music pick this week, dog?
I do got a music pick, and this music pick means something to me because I recently got word that a homeboy, or I don't even want a friend of mine passed away this week. Got word of it. And unfortunately, news travel kind of slow. He's been gone now for about 2 weeks.
Damn.
And I got word of it that he passed. And I think we all remember that point in life where we start getting a little grown, you clubbing a little bit, you outside, you experiencing that nightlife. And he was the first person that I knew that had like his own place. And this would always be the spot where we would start pre-gaming at,
Yeah.
niggas getting dressed. And I always remember his song being before we pregame was MC Breed, Let's Go to the Club. So my music pick of the week is to my homeboy Dan and his family. This is Dan's song that we always play Friday, Saturday nights before hitting Legends, the Zoo Bar, St. Andrews, Captains, the River Rock. Let's Go to the Club. MC Breed is my music pick of the week.
Man, rest in peace to you, man. And rest in peace to MC Breed. Man, it's been a lot of that going on, man.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Let's see.
It's just time for the Benny.
Yeah, it is time. If I can get to the music, to the benediction.
Hey, yo, it's your man Dame Gone Wild on everything that matters. At me and talk to me. I'm going to talk back to you. If you hit me up in the DMs, it's me responding to you directly. Hey, man, I'm just going to leave this with you. Pray for yourselves and pray for each other. It's crazy out there. And God, the only thing that's going to save us.
Big facts. Shout out to y'all tapping in 490 weeks. Man, no matter what, I need you guys to know that we fuck with y'all just how y'all fuck with us. 10 more weeks, man, to 500 episodes. I don't know that it's a lot of episodes, man. Has anybody celebrated their 500 in Detroit?
Yeah, us.
500 in a row. You feel me? Man, it's a blessing. You'd have made it this far, man. Go ahead and tap into the YouTube Jay Johnson 313. The videos be up there. Watch on Spotify. Listen on Spotify if you want to see the videos there as well. But like, subscribe, leave a comment, drop them trophies. You feel me? Not trophies. You know, the little barbershop symbol. You feel me?
Yeah.
Blue, the black, or the barbershop symbol. You know what I'm saying? If I see it on this video, I know who really gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. 490 weeks in a row. When you see the blue and the black, you know where you at. I'm not saying we the Rockefeller podcast, but we are Jay and Dame.
Hell yeah.
Peace.